Morning, guys, from another early Sunday morning in Richmond Park. It's a wonderful early autumnal morning. It's wet at the moment, it's raining, but it is warm. It's beyond mild, it's actually kind of warm. I think it's about 19 degrees and it's only after 6, I think. It was 25, 26 degrees yesterday with cloudless sky. So glorious September, early autumnal weather. So I've just stopped off again in woodland enclosure within Richmond Park. And this morning I wanted to talk about mindfulness. And I'm asked a lot about mindfulness and what mindfulness is. And I think it's because there's been quite a lot of talk about mindfulness in the media, in the mainstream media of late. So it's on people's radar. And as I say, I get asked a lot about mindfulness. And I just thought this morning I would talk a little bit about what it is, or what I understand it to be, more to the point. I don't propose on being an expert on such things, but I know what I know, and that's really where I'm coming from. It's my view and opinion on things. So mindfulness, as I understand it and as I see it and as I use it, the way I use it. So mindfulness for me is about becoming the watcher, the viewer of thought. So I am not my mind. We are not our minds. We have a mind, and the mind is sneaky. It tricks us into thinking we are our mind. We're not our thoughts. We're not our thoughts. So to become mindful is to go back, to lean back and come beyond mind to that higher consciousness, which is what we are, and view mind from afar. View thought and mind as a watcher, as a viewer. Be aware of what you're thinking. Be aware of what the mind is saying. Be aware of the monkey mind, right? The chattering mind, often called the monkey mind, that inner voice that sometimes we get tricked into thinking it's us, and we believe that voice, we believe the thoughts. And this is where mindfulness is so powerful. You know, you put distance between you and thought, you and that chattering voice. You put distance there, you separate yourself, come back and you look and watch what's going on there, and you don't get triggered by it. You don't get caught up in that thought thread and go with it. You know, you see it and you let it go. It moves on, and it's a very powerful state and a very powerful habit to utilize. So think about whenever you become triggered, whenever you go on a thought thread and the thought isn't serving you, it's possibly a negative thought, just think about releasing, letting go, stepping back and becoming conscious that it's a thought, it's not you. Seeing the thought for what it is and then just letting it kind of go. That's the power of mindfulness. And we can do this at any time throughout the day, you know, whenever, wherever. Whenever we notice our energy is tripped, triggered, just step back, take a breath, understand that it's a thought, it's the inner voice, it's something going on in the mind that isn't you. recognize what it is, and then just let it pass, let that energy pass. That is mindfulness, and it is powerful. So there you go, my thought for the day. Take from it what you will. Subscribe, like, comment. It'd be great to hear your thoughts, and I will talk to you next time. Ciao.